Hello, I'm Dr. Abdul Alice from 5-Star Dentistry, Bakersfield, California. I was really excited to meet Bill. He's one of our patients who used to work at the new Almaden Mercury mine. Bill, he shared a lot of information with us on how mercury used to be extracted and how it was used in the industry. I find this information very helpful for me as a dentist, for my colleagues, and for many of my patients, since many of us have those mercury fillings in our mouth, and we have to deal with this issue on a daily basis. We documented this information and we made 3 videos. This one video here is the first of them, hoping that this will provide you with a lot of useful information on the topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Bill Billington. In the early 60s, me and 3 other gentlemen were leased the mine at the Guadalupe, which is the Rocky Point shaft. And there's one time we hit a big body of ore. It was about 30 feet wide, about 15 feet high and everything. And in 30 days, we took $30,000 worth of mercury out of that hole.
Nice.
And then shortly after that, our illustrious government put a whole bunch on the open market, and the price fell about 60%. So therefore, it put us out of business. The Guadalupe mine is inside the city limits of San Jose, and the new Almaden mine is just over the hill, and it's in the town of New Almaden.
So this is
Gold amalgam.
gold amalgam.
That's what you pan and you get your gold in there and all the black sand and everything that gets with it, and you can't separate it.
Right.
So you pour the mercury in.
You just pour that into that pan, and then it adheres to it.
Yeah, you put it, well, it's a drum. It's about this long, about that big around, and it's iron, and it tumbles. And you put all your concentrate, or door, sometimes they call it, put your mercury in there, and then you put some lye, like that you buy at the store. And the reason for that is some of the gold, it can have enough oil on it, and the mercury won't absorb it. So you put lye in there to clean the gold off.
Got it.
This right here, probably 3/4 of this is gold and the other part's mercury, because this is flour gold. There's not much room inside there for anything.
I see.
So
this is a lot of gold here.
So you melt this down, it'll probably equal that.
Okay. Okay.
They were real antiquated. They had a furnace that cooked it off, and then up alongside the hill they had this great big pipe that went way up the hill, and that was the condenser. So as the stuff came out, it went up the pipe, and then the mercury made and then come back down the pipe.
Okay.
And so that pipe was probably, oh my gosh, it was probably 80 feet long. And a lot of those miners got salivated too. This is when you breathe the fumes,
Okay.
and it gets into your system. That's called salivated.
What happened to them?
Oh, they just died like getting silicosis, you know. And have you ever heard the term Mad Hatter?
I've heard of the Mad Hatter.
All right, the Mad Hatter, the reason that came is these Mad Hatters are the ones that form hats. And in order to form the hats, they use mercury vapor. to form the hats and everything. So the mercury vapor made them crazy, so that's the reason that the term Mad Hatters came. You can see it's not clear on top or anything.
Yeah. That's how you know it's contaminated.
Yeah.
And this one,
But this stuff can be cleaned up good. All you do is put it in there and cook it off again.
okay. And it evaporates and
Evaporate. There's only 2 degrees difference in vapor and solid. So you only have to go up to, what is it, 240, and it'll turn to vapor, and as soon as it gets down to 236 again, it'll turn back to the, just like steam. You know, it's the same thing.
okay.
Yeah. It's all right if you keep yourself clean and don't cook it or anything like that. You have very little problem handling mercury like this. You should wear gloves and things like that.
So how long did you have this bottle?
Pardon?
How long did you have this bottle?
1963.
And it's still keeping the same volume, nothing evaporated, it's still the same since...
Still the same. When I put it in there, I put it in and found a heavy bottle to put it in and put water on it and everything. This is referred to as prime virgin quick. It's never, nothing's ever been done with except putting that bottle.
More water, huh?
Another one of those.
Another one of the big ones. Okay. So for this little mercury bottle, this is how much water we have to balance the weight. Pretty heavy stuff.
Pretty close.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, so 2 water bottles right next to the mercury bottle. And that little bottle of mercury weighs just as much as those 2 big water bottles full.